Hello everybody, Floppy Hat Photos back here again for another one of my 52 long runs in 2018. And today's long run was 8+, and I ran around New Smyrna Beach. And also today is Monday the 7th. So went ahead, the car needed an oil change, so I thought I'd drop it off at Ford and let them do it. And the prices aren't that much different. And by the time you add in the free tire rotations, we bought the car there where the heck it was in the coupon, it's cheaper than it is to have somewhere else the tires rotated. And I know I'm lazy and I could have rotated my own tires, but it's something nice about just saying to hell with it and having somebody else do it for, $2. I think it was $2 and like 85 cents was the difference going to be if I, done it myself or not. So much simpler to have them take care of it. So went ahead, dropped the car off. They do not have an appointment system, and they are an exceptionally slow place. Like, they back themselves up like it's a ridiculous amount of time. So my thought was, I'll drop the car off, and they won't even let you make a point like, hey, it's going to be 2 hours average wait right now. You can't okay, can I get on the list and I'll show up in like an hour and 45 minutes, drop my car off, and they're like, nope, can't do that. So went ahead, dropped the car off. I was in my running gear, decided to go for my run. Left Bruce at home because he just doesn't do well on the roads and the heat like this and stuff. So went ahead and said heck with that. Thought no big deal there. They said it'd be an hour and a half, 2 hours before my car was done, which is one of those things that kind of wasn't. I was hoping for in the process, I guess, but it was what it was. So I took off, and just a little ways behind the dealership is actually part of the New Smyrna, as a bike trail, I guess you want to call it, whatever. It's super short. It's not very fun. There's hardly any shade. They've cleared back the trees way too far, so there's virtually no shade on that trail anywhere. And went ahead and ran it a little ways and took a bunch of side roads and virtually just ran all around town. I ended up running down State Road 44 a little bit, just kind of, getting a little bit more. You see a lot more cars and stuff. I think one of it's just that little bit of showing off that I'm out here running the heat and you're not, kind of thing. So ran up down a handful of small little neighborhood roads and found two different houses I'd like to actually purchase possibly. I'm going to look into where they're at. The one of them is just like this little, semi-crappy house, but it's got an amazing yard. It's all tree infested and overgrown and tons of shade and just like amazing little circle driveway. And I'm like, what the heck? And the other one is a super modern, very high-end looking, lots of glass and steel and just a very modern, artsy type looking feel place that I am going to try and reach out to them and see if I can't find out who their architect and who their builder was, because not something I think I would want when building, but something Joan might actually want. So I'm going to get the information for Joan and see if that's something she'd be interested in, because they're kind of kicking around the idea of building themselves in a house when they move out of Miami and whatnot. So who knows, we'll see. But found a really cool little roads and stuff, had a great time. Saw a bunch of deer, and one of the little trails I was at, I think there was like 3 or 4 little deer there. Saw handful of things. Saw one lady looking off in the weeds, like in the timber on the trail. I said, finding interesting stuff, and I think I startled the crap out of her, because I come around, she was so intense and looking. She goes, no, just weeds. And then she took off walking the other way, and I was like, okay, nice, whatever. I was like, what the hell? So I think I startled her and it threw her off guard with that whole thing. So I don't know what she was looking for. I did also find a I don't know if it's an official trail, but I think it's more like a homeless encampment type path back in a little neighborhood, and it's like more off-road. I ran around there about a mile or so in that, which made it nice. A lot more shade, beautiful little area there, and that's where I saw those deer at. So I was just about done my 8 miles when I got a call from the dealership wanting to tell them if we're supposed to do an oil or a fuel injector cleaner system, blah, blah. It's supposed to be done at 30,000 miles and and you have to get it done now. And I'm like, really? Because the car has 87,000 miles on it, and you guys have been doing the oil change since she got it from you, way back when it was new, basically, and you've never recommended this, service, so why is it so important all of a sudden today? So, and the guys, well, I'll help you get better gas mileage and blah, blah. I said, the car's doing fine, so we'll skip it and we'll move on. So went ahead and he said, well, in that case, then your car's done. He was really just snotty and shitty. Saying they get giant commissions on these upsells, these products and stuff. And I'm just like, dude, don't be a dick, whatever. So, but finished up my run, got back over there, picked my car up and headed home, which was great. So I definitely wanted to be out long enough that I was going to continue running, because I did not want to be sitting in that showroom waiting room and stuff, waiting for them covered in sweat and all gross from my run. So was really glad I was waiting for their call, and that's what I had. So worked out well. I did take Tailwind with me on this run because I was not going to be anywhere near water fountains or nothing. So I carried a bottle of Tailwind with me that I freeze about half of. I freeze about 10 ounces of Tailwind, and then I top it off another 10 ounces in my 21-ounce bottle, and basically drink that as I go, and it works out phenomenal. I'm a big fan of Tailwind. It's a great product. So anyway, that's all I got for now. I will talk to you guys soon. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching. Lace your shoes up, hit the door, get your run on.